Welcome to Detox. This is the AA meeting. You got your co-host Asante at ADV Cope. Partner in crime as always, Dre at 3031 Inc.
What's good, people?
Got my man behind the scenes, our own personal F. Gary Gray, AZ.
No IG,
No
AZ.
IG, AZ. Women still getting in DMs asking about them apparently though.
It's the boys, brother. I think
They've
the
been
voice.
seduced. They've been seduced by the voice.
Yeah. I think that's what it
It's a
is.
good thing, though. It's a good thing. And the diva, the Detox diva, first lady of Detox,
What's up?
Jacoya.
Glad to have her, man. We've been needing a female voice on this camp, man. So it's much appreciated.
Make the Detox Lounge feel right.
It does. It
Do what
does.
I can when I can.
Make it feel right. You know what I'm saying? And of course, as always, you know, we may have other people in the lounge as well, but you know, this is the team.
It's the team. This is just family tonight, man. You know,
Family
touch
tonight.
on just a couple things.
Touch on a few things. Any current events you want to touch on?
Matter of
before
fact,
we
yeah,
got
bro.
off?
I forgot about this on the last go round too, but since we haven't released it yet, again, I'm looking forward to the weekend of the 30th. I think it's actually on the 31st. Dana Doll, Big Doll is doing selfie museum in Town Center Mall.
Coming
It's gonna
together
be
nice.
huge. It's looking amazing. She's working with this dope artist out of Atlanta. I gotta get his information. Rich, gotta get his information and put it up, man. This dude is doing some amazing things in the shop, man. It's
Shop
crazy.
look nice. I'm looking forward to
October
to being
31st,
there.
though, that's Sunday. She's doing the official launch party on Sunday, so we'll be there. If y'all want to come with Detox, though, y'all let us know. Y'all come with our crew. You know, we show off like that.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
for
what's
sure.
up. And let's just get into it, bro.
Let's jump into it, man.
Let's jump into it. So I had a question, you know, that just kind of been just in my mind. Wanted to ask Jacoya, you know,
What's up?
like what's with the lack of respect for male privacy when it comes to not getting off into your electronic devices or calling you, jumping on the phone, but just around the house when I duck off in the bathroom to do whatever I need to do in the bathroom, busting in the door, feeling as though it's an open door policy to the bathroom.
Open bathroom door policy.
The bathroom door policy. That's just the way women show love. They miss your attention. They feel like you spending too much time alone. They trying to see what's going on. And they need that comfort.
So it's a genuine comfort.
Yeah, it's just
You
a
know
genuine,
what, bro? I
don't
believe
think-
that. You know why?
It's really nothing bad about it. It's more like, dang, where my baby? I miss you. Where you at? Open the door. Come outside.
Weird enough, bro. Weird enough. A woman I used to talk to wanted me to literally talk to her while she used the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I think for them,
Right.
it is just a bonding thing.
Yeah, it's a bonded thing.
It's not an invasion of privacy thing to them. It's a bonding thing. to them.
Abundant.
Yeah, so
I agree with you on well, I've experienced the same
I think
thing.
if that's something
What
you
you
don't
just said.
like,
a woman wanted you to talk to her while she sat there and peed with the door
Right.
open.
Exactly. That's just a lot.
I think if that's
Wow.
something you don't like, that's something you need to put on the front line at the beginning of the relationship so they can know not to do it down
Really?
the line.
Is
Because
that
It's not that serious to me where it would cause me not to deal with somebody.
man? This is heavy. AZ,
I'm
I wish I
saying,
could hear
like,
your
I'm saying,
opinion on
like-
it. Ladies, AZ took a strike this week, man. He chose not to be on the mic this week.
I'm saying more like if you feel like you don't want her invading your privacy, start off in a relationship locking the door, like we said before. So that way down the line she will know, okay, yeah, I already know he don't like nobody walking in behind him. But if you just leave it open and she has done it before and you haven't said anything, but she continuously keep doing it.
Locking the door is an easy fix.
Yeah.
It's an easy
That's
fix,
an
but
easy
I just
fix.
feel like I shouldn't have to fix something like that at the door.
You think the problem is bigger than just you having to lock the door?
I don't look at it as man. Maybe it is a problem. I just feel as though it's just funny that that lack of respect may
mean, men
also
do it
just
too.
delve off into other areas where you don't respect the privacy as
So
well.
it starts
it's,
there.
It's like you have no respect for any boundaries at all.
So
Then you take it to another level, okay.
yeah, that's taking it to
So that's a start off to something else.
right.
So you want to
I'm
break
not
it.
saying that you
I
just
truly
start
think-
there. I'm just saying you just have no respect for boundaries at all. And I could be wrong. That might not be the case. You know,
think it
nothing is
depends on the relationship.
100%. It depends on the relationship.
Yeah.
But
It depends on the relationship.
I don't get it. I know, and maybe I don't get it because I know if you're in the bathroom,
You won't just walk in.
yeah, I'm not gonna just go in there and.
But has she called you to the bathroom though? Has she?
You know, they'll talk through the door, or
So they're in a sense they're showing signs
Yeah,
of
I want
that
your
being
comfort
an
zone.
okay boundary to cross. Like they're saying, hey,
So
I'm
when
fine
I
with it.
slam the door, I'm showing that's a boundary that doesn't need to be crossed though.
men and women speak different
But they
languages
speak
at,
different
sometimes, at certain times, man. I certainly believe
That's why
that.
at this point you just communicate. Hey, they don't come in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom.
But
Or
I
you lock
wouldn't.
the door.
I wouldn't let that run my. It's a small thing. I just think it's funny though. It's a small. Thing.
Yeah, Martin said back in the day that that's a sign of love.
It probably. I agree.
And that's why I
with
said I
that.
think it's a bonding thing to me.
Wow.
On the woman's behalf. To a certain extent, though. To a certain
I
extent.
definitely believe it's a sign of love.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a sign of love though.
What's that?
Passing gas in front of each other.
I hate that. Oh my God.
And I'm sorry for bringing this up this way.
I agree with you though.
That is not a sign of.
But
I don't
men-
want to see you in that light. I don't want to see or smell you
No,
in
okay,
that
so
way.
on the women, we kind of nervous about passing gas in front of men, but men don't give a damn.
No, I do. I'm not
I do
about to
too.
do that. I want you to look at me a certain way. I'm not
A
about to
certain
let
way.
that rip like that. in
I
front
was
of you.
married 9 years and I never passed gas
That's beautiful.
intentionally in front of my husband. But
I
he
done
would use
gotten
the
to
bathroom in front of me. He would pass gas in front of me. He would do all types of stuff in front of me.
See, I just feel like after a while, it's gonna get
That
to a
kind-
place where I'm not gonna desire you in that sense anymore.
And I
Right.
agree because
know what I'm saying?
now you're almost like a trucker or something like that. Like,
Right? I'm
yeah.
just like you.
Then, really?
When
Really?
I look at your
'Cause I wanna
backside, I
hold
don't
you-
want to think about
you.
farting. I don't want to
Exactly.
think about
I'm glad
that.
I know this now.
Bruh.
Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
told
not.
something.
That's just not. It's
And
not.
that's-
It's
it
not
may-
something. I can't speak for most men.
I can't speak for
AZ, I would
everybody.
like to hear your thoughts on this one, bro.
Don't do it.
Yeah, it's
you
not
go.
a cool thing. It's not.
not-
I don't want
it's
to
not
see you in that.
attractive.
It's not. It's not fun. It's not. We're being kids together. No.
so if y'all been married for years, yet you still wouldn't be comfortable doing
I
it?
want to desire my woman when I see her. I want to desire her in that way, all the time. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't
I
want.
want to think about that.
Queefing is a little different.
It's a little different.
I'm sorry. Am I tripping?
It's definitely different.
Queefing is a little different. I might kind of go against the current and play with that a little bit. That's fine.
That's fine.
But gas out the backside, I'm not cool. I'm not with it.
Propane? No.
Nah, then it's gonna smell away. It's going to.
And
Why do you?
and
You
that's
so
gonna-
small and
that's gonna sit with
petite.
me.
How does that
It's
smell
gonna
like
sit
that
with-
in
It's
there?
gonna sit
Yeah,
with me for
so
a while.
Your
extra.
insides are rotten.
It's gonna sit with
What
me.
did you
so
eat
extra.
earlier today?
I mean, I understand because I never did it either.
Yeah, I mean, if we playing around, I'm tickling you and you
Yeah,
let one slip.
that's
That's a
something
little different. I'm gonna actually look past it.
I'm gonna
You walk in the living room and lift
And
a
just
leg.
oh, come on, that's a problem. That's the problem. It's
problem.
not
That's a
cute at
problem.
all. It's not cute at all.
I'll probably leave somebody for that.
I'm telling you.
Really?
Man, I'm telling you, after too many times, I'm gonna say we're gonna have a serious
Yeah,
conversation.
that ain't
But
cool.
One
it's a
time-
natural.
It's the natural.
You know when
We
it's
know
when
it
you
happens.
forcing it out. When you forcing it out,
Yeah.
the rip is gonna be a little different than just a.
I mean, I agree with y'all
That thing
100%,
just
but I just feel
sliding.
like to some people, on behalf of some people, it's a natural.
If
I
I'm
think-
not doing it in front of you, then you should have the ability not to do it
I
in
think
front
some
of me.
people just find it kind of like playful and like you know
They
what I'm
do.
saying, and that's just
I
not.
feel like it's just a comfort zone thing for a lot of
We
people.
don't never need to be that comfortable. Period. As far as
Y'all
I'm
are
concerned.
horrible.
Again, if it
not?
happens, if it just so happens, that's fine. But if you walk by and you throw a leg up,
Even they burping and all that stuff too, so burping the same thing.
Burping is a little different.
No, what if they got deep?
Yeah, now if it sounds like you trying to win a contest, if it sounds like you trying to win a contest, it's a problem. That's a problem.
ladies,
If it sounds like it came from up under your stomach, where? Why? Do you smell that? It's gonna have an after smell. You know that. You done walked into a burp
Oh yeah.
before.
I hate people burping.
Smell like something. Always smell like something weird and
Exactly,
different.
yeah.
Pickles and hot dogs. Hot dogs. It's what that normally smell like.
They
Anyway,
actually can be worse than farts.
Yeah,
Okay.
they really can. Oh
but
my
I think
God.
just the sound of the gas piece, though, that thing is
that's
gonna
just- It's nothing.
never gonna come out cute. It's not gonna be a cute. Oh, that was cute. No,
Oh, no.
it's never gonna be that. Anyway, let's move on.
Let's move on. From
I'm
that.
sorry.
Let's move.
I'm
And we'll
sorry.
probably have to
Right.
cut some of that.
We're not cutting.
We're not.
We're gonna need all this for
We're
you.
gonna need. All right, so ladies, I mean that's just my thoughts on it. You know, again, I'll leave you for that though. I don't have a problem.
So I have a question.
Talk to us.
So nowadays, a lot of men call themselves alpha man. I want to know, and they make it like they have to have the type of women they have to be at a certain standard in order for them to attract these type of women, or for a woman to attract them. What makes you think you're an alpha man?
Jacoy, what is the definition, or what would you say the
I'm asking
definition
you
of
But
alpha
she asking
male?
us. So let me
What makes you
this.
an alpha man?
I think that there's, as of recently, right, there's been two types of conversations, right? There's been the alpha male talk, which is something that we've kind of talked about for a long time, right? And then there's this new talk about men that are kind of the top percentage, top tier men. What
Right.
are they? What am I?
You brought that up.
Kevin
before.
Samuel's been talking about it.
High standard.
High value man. Thanks, AZ. High value man. These men are making,
Would you say 70 to?
I think 80 plus thousand a year.
But is it just financially?
That's a huge part of it, because that type of
I think
financial
that's the
security,
mentality is
that security does allow. It weighs heavy on the dating
Right.
scene, what you're able to provide to these women that you're
Trying to
right. So,
attract.
but I can say, I think a high value man could not necessarily be an alpha man. I don't think the two are synonymous, or
I think that's the right term.
so no, I think, yeah, guys, y'all know I'm not. Anyway, I think the two are not necessarily synonymous. You can have a man that works at Target that could be a all-out alpha male. You know what I'm saying?
He carry himself in a
carry
certain
himself in a way.
Right.
He stands for no type of disrespect in a certain way.
Right.
He wants to
He
be
protects
a
his
leader
woman.
in a pack. Whether it be that pack be his homeboys or his woman. Like he wants to
Very
be
true.
the leader and the head of that group. That's an alpha male in my opinion.
And I ask that because I see some men out here. Okay, yes, it's this generation is a lot about entrepreneurs.
For sure, and that's a good thing.
Very good thing.
Huge.
But a lot of men who are business owners or in their own, environment of making their own money, they attract women and it's like they throw themselves, yeah, I'm a real man because I got my own business. I make this, I make that. And then they automatically call themselves an alpha man.
No,
But your
that's not
character is not matching being an alpha male.
Finance.
So you're answering it right now yourself, and you're doing a great job answering it yourself. Being the fact that you can throw a title out or throw accomplishments out,
that doesn't make
you an alpha male. You being confident in yourself
That's
Right.
what makes
without
you.
having to project
Right.
these things on.
That makes you.
That
an
makes
alpha
you an
male.
alpha
But a
male.
lot
You
of
being
men
able to
these days,
carry it
a
that
lot
way.
of men these days are doing it.
I totally
I'm a
agree
real
with you.
man because I do this. You ain't gonna never find a man like me who doing this and doing that, doing this and doing that. It's not about what you
But
do.
what are they talking about? Everything that they're telling you though is financial wise.
Right.
You know what I think too though? I think alpha men. Let me correct that. I think certain people confuse being an alpha male with the thought of having to compete or competing
Well,
with someone
Right.
or with
Alpha male don't have to do that.
alpha male doesn't do that.
He don't have to
100%
do
confident.
He's 1000% confident in himself, in his role, and how we do things. It's no competition. It's not a competition.
Because he's not in competition with anyone.
Right.
That's a real good topic though. I think a lot of men will be humbled out there.
So what type of women do alpha male like to attract? Because it's either they attract people on their level, people of
I'm gonna be honest with you
Or
on this
people
one.
who
Bro, you tell,
beyond
I'm gonna give
I
my
mean,
opinion. You tell me if you disagree, and tell me your opinion. This is gonna be kind of crazy, though, right?
Okay, go ahead.
My opinion: an alpha male is gonna attract all types of women,
That's my.
and it's not
Right.
it's not purposely. Like we almost, I'm saying we. I'm speaking like I'm an
Exudes.
alpha male, but I'm just saying
right,
we walk out
pheromones.
with our feathers.
right,
We're peacock all the way out.
Right,
You
because
see what I'm
everybody don't
saying?
want them because they're the shit.
And it's not purposely like, oh, I'm going out, I'm trying to attract this particular type. No.
It's a
When
level
I
of
walked out
confidence.
this door, I walked out this door like this.
And
You see
everybody
what I'm
attracted to
saying?
me.
They took notice.
But my question was,
who are they attracted to?
exactly.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Because you have some that are attracted to ones who are on their level, who have the same mindset as them, but it's too much of a competition within them. Then you have some that attracts people who's under them because they have more control.
I think
They have more.
But what you just said, neither one of them will be an alpha male to me.
Nah, I disagree. I think honestly, alpha males can get it wrong just like any other type of person or male, female can get it wrong, right? They can be attracted to a certain type, and that type may not be conducive to their alpha male lifestyle. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, I like her. I really want to jam with her, but she can't take all the attention that you get.
That's true.
From everybody else.
That's
or everything
exactly.
else. So the way your lifestyle moves, she can't take it.
Yeah.
Like, you know it. The minute y'all have a conversation.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
So
Those
they can make
certain insecurities gonna pop their head up.
Exactly,
and,
bro.
Ooh, yeah.
And it's gonna be hard for that other party to be in the presence
Of greatness?
I was gonna say greatness.
Oh my God. I'm not
didn't say
I'm
it.
not gonna do that.
You said it though.
No, I didn't. Did I?
You did say it.
I can always edit
acknowledged
this
it.
out though. No, for real, that's some deep stuff though, bro.
But realistically,
very deep questions.
That's a deep topic. And
Because I mean, nowadays a lot of people have been throwing that alpha male out there. So
Right.
alpha male, and truth be told,
you gotta throw it out there though. You might not.
no, I'm just saying more like not just them saying it as themselves. I'm just saying like it's been the topic.
That's been the talk. It's been the talk, yeah.
What people are looking for nowadays. They want, even if they're not on that level yet, but they still want an alpha male or alpha female.
Yeah, that has been a key topic of conversations lately. I can definitely
Now, if you
say
ask
that.
any woman, what type of man you want? An alpha male.
But what she wanted yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
she
they want
might
in the
just-
public. That's what they want in the
She
public.
might be confused.
So now let's go into
That's what they want in the public, but in
perfect
private, they don't
segue.
care.
Perfect segue into my topic. Catalog. We're talking about, okay, you're in this stage of life now. You're dating, right? But you have a catalog that follows you, right?
Right.
You have possibly, ex-girlfriends, ex-wives, possibly baby moms, possibly.
Kiki from Bankhead,
All this.
all that.
How does that affect the person that you're trying to see now?
I don't know if it affects them, but I do believe that they're gonna view that and have a view on you.
Let's throw a scenario out there, just a off the wall scenario.
Okay.
Decoy, you are a lady in the room, Detox Diva, first lady of Detox. You're dating a guy, right? He tells you that his last relationship didn't work out for whatever reason, but they dated, they still cool, respect each other. They dated for 3.5 years.
Right.
And they grew together, and it's over now though, right? For whatever reason, either you or your homegirl runs across her page, you find out she is a #1 stripper in Atlanta. Does this, again, this is his catalog, does this affect you in any way in dealing with this man?
To be told, no. I mean, I would question it. I would just be like, is this type of females you like? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this something that you prefer, or is this something that was in your past mindset, or something you still on?
You've outgrown it.
Yeah, have you outgrown this type of situation?
Great question. Now, but this is the thing. Would you be transparent and ask him those questions?
I will.
That's dope.
That's good.
That's what I said. To me, it wouldn't affect me though.
It's a lot.
That's dope, though. It's a lot of women.
I don't think the majority, male or female,
it wouldn't affect our relationship though.
That's huge. It wouldn't make you want to probably dance a little bit. Or...
No, I put a pole in the room, but
okay.
I won't. I'm not gonna go.
That's a good effect.
That's a start. That's a good effect.
But I don't want him to think just because you dated a stripper before and she probably did. Because now the strippers, they probably doing positions they ain't never did before.
They doing some things.
They're doing some things. So now I want to know what type of level your mindset on, so I can know if I need to up my IQ or I'm good where I'm at.
Bro.
If you still
What?
on her mindset, then maybe I need to go up here and learn some little lessons or something.
But the fact that you're willing, though,
But you're open.
The fact that you're willing, you thinking about it, you don't.
Seen?
And the biggest piece again, the fact that you would be so transparent and confident in yourself to ask him those questions instead of making assumptions, about what they were on and what she's on. And
I think that's insecurity.
If he's still thinking about her,
Right.
like,
And then
asking those questions.
If it's brought up, it's going to be brought up now at a time that's not good. It's going to be in the midst of an argument or
right,
something.
But
now
I think the only time
transparency is key.
I think the only time to ask those type of questions, as if he was like, still digging her, or whatever, is if they shown that type of attention towards each other. But if he's showing, if he's not giving me no reason to think anything, but who am I to question him about his past? I'm his future and his present now.
Go ahead, Jacoya.
That answer.
Strong.
That's a great answer.
Strong with it.
But I'm finna go get this pole. I'm finna go get some lessons.
Go ahead.
He finna come back.
Right.
They coming back.
Same question for you though. Same question for you. You dating a woman. This is not about your actual situation. You're just dating someone. You find out their ex was just a real, just a not shit ass person. Like he don't take care of his kids. He just a real piece of shit. To be honest with you.
Right.
Does that have any impact? And she dealt with this guy for years on years, knowing he wasn't shit. Would that have any impact on you and your thoughts on her? You see what I'm saying?
It would.
How?
And now her history of the guy before that was a supposed D-boy that she was taking care of. He had multiple kids, none with her. But you find out like that was the guy that she saw before him. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that not impact you in any way?
That would impact me.
I feel like you should see what her mindset is when she comes to
if she dealt with a guy who wasn't, now if she dealt with somebody who wasn't shit, just a bad dude, that probably wouldn't impact me. But if he was a bad dude, didn't take care of his kids, and you rock with him,
right?
That's something different.
And that's normally
different.
I guess I brought that to say, I'm sure you probably dealt with something like that in your past, right? I can say I have, right? Mm-hmm. And normally these are not things that come out in the beginning. They don't normally come out and say, oh, this guy never paid bills. He's never did this. I've never gotten any support really from him.
Right.
That normally what comes out is, that's my ex, my child's father, and we cool, we got a cool relationship. And you find out the horrible things like later on.
Right.
You find out later on, and she almost talks about the guy like she respects the guy.
And he was garbage.
And he was hot trash.
I think that comes with too, because she don't want to keep bringing up the toxicness of her past into her.
That's real. That's real though.
Who am I to keep dogging my ex out to my new nigga? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I'm not gonna keep doing it, because he'll get tired of this shit, and he gonna be like, why do you keep talking about this man? Like, what's up?
This shit happens.
It does. Trust me.
I've actually had to cut some shit off like that before, like.
Because clearly you still got some feeling, and you gotta keep talking about him.
And it wasn't in that relationship. It wasn't that I kind of had to play kind of like a healing.
There was no competition with this person.
It was no competition that I had with this person,
right.
and the person only brought this person up when they felt as though they were kind of overwhelmed. Like certain times came around where they should be taken care of, doing for their kid. You know what I'm saying? Like holidays, birthdays, and stuff.
Were they still around?
Let me ask you,
were they still around? Was the person still around, like alive, or
the person was alive, just didn't come around.
They just didn't come around. So
they
now
come around, and
birthdays, Christmas, and all this type of thing.
It make you want to feel like you got to take it up a little notch to make her feel better.
No, it was just like I had to step in and say like you
don't need them for nothing.
You don't need them. Like, why are you even stressing over it? Like, you don't need him. You're not hurting for nothing. Your child not hurting for nothing. So don't let this stress you. That's his burden. He had to carry.
When she was venting and stressing, was she doing it with you, or was she doing it with the friend, the homegirl, or whatever the case?
She was doing it to herself. More so like
talking out loud type of thing.
Talking out loud. You know what I'm saying?
Her
Like,
action showed it.
you know,
her mindset.
I don't have help
Excuse me.
for these Christmas gifts for, you know, his dad don't do this.
Got you.
Or his dad ain't getting him nothing for his birthday. It's not yelling at, you know, coming at me with it, or she just outwardly venting at that time.
But at some point, they get old and overwhelming.
It does. It does. And, you know, it especially does when
you trying to pursue something with this person and they just keep bringing up the past.
And then to add, like, if I'm dealing with you and you're talking about this man that's not supporting his kids, like, being honest, you can take action on that if it's such an issue.
Right.
And
right, you can take action on that. Now, if you choose not to take action on that,
start complaining on it.
I don't want to hear that.
And bro,
I don't want to hear that shit.
This the route I took with
Let
it.
him pay his $37 a month.
Bro, that's the exact route I took. I said, you know what?
I don't want to hear.
Either put him on child support, or don't bring it up no more.
Or don't bring it up. I think that's fair, bro.
I could care less which one you do, but
I wonder if it's anybody that's willing to defend that stance. Because, bro, I've heard of that situation happen. I've seen women talk with each other about their kid's father not doing any. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? And not that we would want to push. I know it's a lot of brothers that's scared of the system and child support. I got a completely different look on it, and I've been through it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been through all of that. Have a completely different look on it.
I honestly feel like child support is a waste of time. I feel like if a person's not willing to do for their kids, why make them? Don't force it on them. Like me personally, I wouldn't put nobody on child support. I mean, if you choose not to be there for your child, that's on you.
But that's the thing.
It's not fair.
It's not fair to that child either. Though.
It's not fair. But
you don't want to do it, but that child deserves something.
You're not doing it for you, right? It's not for you.
It's not for you, but it's more like, okay, if I gotta keep begging you and stressing you to do this, to do that for your child, you keep making broken promises to my child.
Look at it like this, though, right? When you
when
you put your child in the car and you drive off with your child, you're gonna make sure his seatbelt on if he ain't gonna do it himself, right? Because there's just certain things they're not gonna do for themselves. They don't know well enough to do for themselves, right?
Right.
That you have to take up that fight for them. I'm gonna put this seatbelt on for you. When we get home, I'm gonna make you go to bed at a certain time because you don't know well enough to do this for yourself, right? That same mindset should go in place of child support.
And I get that.
You see what I'm saying?
I get it. But I also feel like you made me lose my train of thought.
My bad.
I also feel like if the other parent not willing to do more for their child, even though it's not fair on my end, I just gotta step it up a notch and do what I gotta do for my kids.
Because women are strong. Black women especially
you know
are strong like that.
And you do have to do that, Jacoya. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not saying, and I don't think either one of us are saying, you need to stay running behind them and asking them to do something. What we're saying is take the proper steps, go put that person on child support, and let it be done at that. Period. Let the law that's in place.
But with the men who think I'm paying child support, so I ain't gotta spend time.
But they weren't doing nothing before.
Yeah, they wasn't.
They wasn't doing nothing before, but there's at least a
hey or something.
A financial aid, and that might make them want to come around. To be honest with you, that might make
I need to see my product. I'm buying a product every month. Every 2 weeks, I'm paying for a product. I need to utilize my product.
Horrible, but that's
horrible.
Men are horrible. I swear to God.
It's a way to think about it.
I've been paying for this subscription service over the past few months. And I ain't even see that thing grow. Let me go pull up on Junior.
If it's only for me to go pick the kid up and have him come clean my house.
Well, y'all are real fathers, so you know y'all mindset are different from people who really.
But these are things, guys. Detox. We always talk about some real things, man. This is just something to think about again. Like,
y'all are great A fathers, so you know what I'm saying. I can't even use y'all mindset.
but just to say it though, like again, sometimes you gotta help a person if you're willing to, or if you want that relationship. You know what I'm saying? You gotta help a person get past that, because sometimes they could be stuck in a cycle.
Right.
Good point.
And
true.
it's no reason. Like you realistically, you broke the cycle. That time she said
you was raised off love or survival.
Love or survival.
Man,
we never really tackled that. We gotta
tackle that one. So that's something to look forward to coming up. Say it again, bro. The title. What's the topic was again on that one?
Whether you were raised off of love or survival.
It makes a big difference in your
it makes
adulthood.
a big difference in adulthood, and maybe we could share on what we feel as though, or how we feel as though we were raised.
Talk about that soon. I'm gonna tell you another one we're gonna talk about soon too. I saw something this past week. They were talking about how we're living in a time where clout is a form of currency, where you can pretty much buy something or someone based on the clout that you might have.
Yeah.
I believe that.
So we'll talk about that.
Social media plays a big part of it.
We got to talk about that. Again, shout out to Social Media Rich, Town Center Mall, October 31st. We'll be there. If y'all rocking with us, y'all come rock with us. Get in our DM. Y'all come along with us, man, while we make our presence known, man. Huge shout out to that, though.
Shout out. Well, there you go. That's out. That's a sign off. Next,
yeah, we out, man.
We out, man.
See y'all episode 4.
Episode 4. Next step next week, man. We moving on.
Indeed. AZ, we plan on hearing your voice next time, bro. Signing out.
Signing out.
Oh, you was real serious about not talking this time too, huh?